Hey there, Trailblazers, I hope you guys are all doing well. So if you clicked on this video, then you're likely pretty curious about the potential rerun banners coming to Honkai Star Rail, and thus want to save all of your stellar jades accordingly in order to pull for your favorite unit, right? Well, you're definitely in the right place, because today we're going to go over all of the rumored upcoming rerun banners coming to the game between version 4.0 to version 4.3, while also quickly touching on the new limited characters in each patch first, so everything makes sense in context. As always, just a quick reminder that everything discussed here is based on leaks and early information, so nothing is officially confirmed and things can still change. With that out of the way, let's jump straight into it. Starting things off with version 4.0, the new limited banners are expected to kick things off with Yao Guang in Phase 1 of the patch, followed by Sparksy in Phase 2. These two are clearly being positioned as the headline units for the patch, and because of that, they also heavily influence how the reruns are being lined up around them. After Yao Guang's debut in Phase 1, the rerun banner alongside her is expected to feature Evernight. This pairing actually makes a lot of sense, since Evernight pairs fairly well into the types of teams players are likely to experiment with early into version 4.0, especially for accounts that are missing older utility-focused characters. If you skipped Evernight previously, this rerun could be a solid opportunity to fill in that gap without committing all your pulls to a brand new unit. Plus, Evernight's versatile kit makes her a reliable pick for both new players and veterans who want flexible team options. Then in Phase 2 of version 4.0, Sparksy takes the spotlight as the new limited banner, with Cerydra getting her rerun alongside her. Cerydra returning here feels very intentional, since Phase 2 banners are often where people start making more selective pull decisions once the hype of a new version settles. For players who already plan to pull Sparksy, this could be a good chance to decide whether grabbing Cerydra now makes sense for your roster, or if you'd rather save for what's coming next. The timing also reinforces the classic Hoyoverse strategy of pairing a strong new unit with a solid old favorite to increase the appeal of the banner and give players multiple reasons to spend their stellar jades wisely. Moving on into version 4.1, this patch continues the trend of introducing two new limited characters, but with a slightly different focus compared to version 4.0. In Phase 1, we're expected to see IPC Stone Heartmember Pearl, who is shaping up to be one of the more interesting releases of this patch, and because of that, the rerun choice next to her is also worth paying attention to. In Phase 1, Rappa is rumored to be getting her rerun. This is a pretty straightforward pairing, especially for players who missed Rappa the first time around and have been waiting for a second chance to pick her up. Rappa's rerun here also reflects the importance of older supports in helping to stabilize newer teams that might rely on Pearl's kit to function optimally. Then in Phase 2 of version 4.1, Ashvale finally arrives as the new limited banner unit. Ashvale has been one of the more anticipated characters going into the 4X cycle, so it's no surprise that his banner is expected to be paired with a strong rerun as well. That rerun is rumored to be Hizalin's, who hasn't been available for quite some time. If you're an older player who skipped Hizalin's originally, or a newer player who never had the chance to pull her at all, this Phase 2 lineup could end up being one of the more tempting ones in version 4.1. Hizalin's return here is particularly notable because she can complement Ashvale's kit, especially in burst-focused or single-target setups, which makes this banner relevant for players trying to optimize their endgame teams. Next up is version 4.2, which is where things start to get really stacked. In Phase 1, the new limited banner is expected to be Silver Wolf SP, followed by Evanesha in Phase 2. These two releases alone already make version 4.2 a patch, where a lot of players will feel pressured to spend their stellar jades carefully. The addition of anniversary units also usually means some of the strongest kits of the cycle, so this patch is shaping up to be a big one for both collectors and competitive players alike. For the reruns in version 4.2, Phase 1 is rumored to feature Sparksy returning surprisingly quickly. This is important because if you skipped Sparksy back in version 4.0, this gives you another chance to pick her up without waiting too long, especially with her rumored strong synergy with both of the new 4.2 units. On the flip side, if you already pulled her, this is a good patch to confidently skip the rerun and focus purely on the new units instead. Strategically, this also encourages players to evaluate their current roster and decide whether investing in older units to complement the new ones is worth it, or if they want to conserve resources for future releases. Then in Phase 2 of version 4.2, alongside Evanesh's banner, Yao Guang is expected to get her first rerun. Yao Guang is another unit rumored to be a best-in-slot support for both Silver Wolf and Evanesha, and once again displays the very classic Hoyoverse pattern of bringing back a highly popular in-demand character fairly early alongside their new best-in-slot teammate to influence players who skipped out on their first banner to pull for both units in the same patch. So for anyone who ends up liking Evanesha's playstyle, or the direction Elation teams are going in, this Phase 2 banner combo could be extremely tempting. It also highlights how reruns are being strategically used to bridge the gap between older and newer units, which can have long-term implications for how you structure your endgame roster. Finally, let's finish off this video by going over the banners for version 4.3. This patch is a bit lighter on new characters, but that doesn't make it any less important from a rerun perspective. The only new limited banner expected here is Blade's SP in Phase 1, which already makes this version stand out. Blade SP is likely to be a key unit for certain team archetypes, which means players who focus on maximizing synergy will need to pay attention to this release. Alongside Blade's SP in Phase 1, the rerun banner is rumored to feature Cyrene. This pairing is especially interesting for players who are missing older core units and want to strengthen their roster without chasing every new release. Depending on how Blade SP ends up performing, this could be a patch where a lot of players either go all in or choose to save heavily. Then in Phase 2 of the update, the rerun banner is expected to feature Yunli. Even without a new limited character in this phase, Yunli returning still makes it an important banner to keep in mind, especially for players who have been waiting for her specifically and don't want to risk missing another rerun window. Her return also emphasizes how reruns can sometimes be more impactful than the new characters themselves, depending on what your roster is lacking. Overall, when you look at the rerun banners from version 4.0 through version 4.3 as a whole, it's pretty clear that this stretch of patches is designed to constantly test your stellar Jade management. Between early reruns like Cerydra and Evernight, mid-cycle returns like Rappa and Hizelins, and faster reruns for characters like Sparksy and Yao Guang, there's going to be something tempting in almost every phase. Planning carefully and thinking about synergy, account needs, and long-term goals will help you make smarter pull decisions and avoid being caught off guard. Because of that, the best thing you can do is plan ahead, decide which characters you actually need for your account, and not get baited by every rerun just because it shows up next to a shiny new banner. Always keep an eye on potential future releases and how reruns might overlap with them to optimize your stellar Jade spending strategy over time. So that's everything we currently know about the upcoming rerun banners coming to Honkai Star Rail between version 4.0 to version 4.3. If you found this breakdown helpful, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all the latest HSR banner news and information. That's it for now, so I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.